Hey, I'm Josh, and welcome to How It Is Kitchen. This is my kitchen, built in the 1970s. It's never seen a renovation, and it probably never will. It'll come to you most days how it is, because I use it every day. We're gonna make some shit that I make often. We're gonna make some shit that I've never made before. Today, it's shortbread. We made it yesterday for the very first time, and it went pretty well. We're gonna try something a little different today, and we're gonna infuse the butter with some of my favorite teas. Not a fucking clue how this is gonna go. Stick around and find out. First things first, get yourself a double boiler started where we're gonna melt our butter, we're gonna infuse our tea, we're gonna bring that shit back up to room temperature, and then we're gonna carry on with the recipe of choice from there. Most shortbread recipes call for a salted butter but add salt later. I didn't have that shit, so we'll use salted butter today and omit the salt later. So we've had that shit on the double boiler for quite some time now. I think I'm gonna let it come back up to room temperature, and we'll carry on from there.
Oh, we got visitors. Meow.
So the butter's back up to room temperature. Pardon the toque, I just came in from playing with the dogs. I've gone ahead and creamed it with a fork. We're gonna go ahead and sift in a half cup of icing sugar, and we'll see what happens from there. I've taken my toque off. I'm fucking sweating. My dough looks like this. It's getting there, but it's not really close. You may notice that I'm using a fork. That's a tip that both Grandma and Grandpa from both sides of the family gave me. They agree on this tip wholeheartedly. That is some fucking gold. Our dough is looking good. I've worked the edges of the bowl with a silicone spoon. I think it's time now to finish it up. We'll form it into the shape that we want, put it in the fridge to set, and now is a good time to start the oven at 350. I've gone ahead and missed filming what turns out to be the coolest part. I formed it into kind of a square loaf bar shape, and what I've noticed is I'm using techniques with the very limited blacksmithing experience that I have to form a nice square loaf. This is so fucking fun. Let's get it into the fridge and let it set for probably, I think, half hour to an hour. Doesn't really matter. So if you're bored, while your cookies are setting up in the fridge, you can always dance to some jazz. And remember, always clap or snap on 2 and 4. Not that 1 and 3 fucking bullshit. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got it. I've just taken this shit out of the fridge. It's been half an hour, so it's set up nicely. What I understand, though, is the nice thing about the shortbread, if I wanted to, I could put it in the freezer and cut it up a week or so from now, or a little closer to Christmas. Now would be the time to line your baking sheet with parchment. I fucked up. I didn't go to the grocery store today, so I'm gonna have to make do with tinfoil. Let's see how it goes. We got this shit cut into like half-inch slices. Let's get it trayed up and put in the oven. I've got them trayed up. Let's get these in the oven. I believe it was 15-20 minutes. You just want a very light golden brown on the bottom. I just pulled these out around the 15-minute mark. They settled a lot more than they did yesterday. I'm assuming it has something to do with either the butter, maybe the tinfoil. They look good, they smell good. They're a little browner than what I'd hoped, but we're gonna let them cool and find out how they taste. I don't know that this can get much higher rating. It's all there. The jasmine, the lemon, the ginger. I mean, the cookies flattened out a little more than I'd wanted, but these are good. Choose your favorite tea, like melt some butter, put your tea in there, bring it back to room temperature, make your cookies, eat your cookies. Eat your cookies. Eat your cookies. So good. This was it. This was the show. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna do this again. This was fun. These cookies were fucking delicious. And yeah, just thanks so much for watching. We'll see you again.